We're live. Welcome, Chef Nation. Um, sorry this is a little later than usual, but I had shit to do before I could even watch this goddamn episode. Like I don't know, life shit, better shit. Um, so we're on episode 5. We're halfway fucking there. Like this is some shit. We're halfway there. We're on Jesus. Hold on. All right. Yeah. Halfway there, episode 5. And this one is particularly called Fly Me to the Moon. And I don't really understand why the fuck they would title it this way. Cuz I just don't fucking know why they would title. But anyways, whatever. Who gives a shit? So, here we go. 5th week in. Let's see if this if it's gotten any better. Spoiler warning, no it's not. So they do the recap of like what the fuck has been going on in the past 5 episodes in case you wanted to know, let alone care. Um Pretty much the last episode, the big takeaway was Q lost all his he doesn't have his snap tech. He doesn't Q lost his shit. He's lost his power. So he can't snap or fuck with people, like mind fuck with people. So that was the big takeaway from that. And then the chick who played the Romulan chick, Laris, is now fucking human, and she's the Watcher. There you go. That was the recap of last episode. Here we go into this episode where you start off. We have a 12:02 alarm. This pilot is pretty much. You think starts off. I'm just gonna fucking just spoil the shit out of it. This bitch is in a simulator. She's in a motherfucking simulator. Okay, the bitch is in a goddamn fucking flight simulator. So, so she's got a 12:02 alarm. Mission control is telling her, hey, you might want to try and divert this shit. Something's coming, like a big asteroid or some shit. I really wasn't fucking paying attention. It was just ridiculous, stupid shit. Um, so and then it shifts. So you have homegirl dealing with a 12:02 alarm. All this chaotic shit's going on, and then it flashes to this apartment where you have John Luke and the Watcher. She said her fucking name. It started with a T. I don't give a shit. I really wasn't paying attention. That tells you how much I really, 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 really didn't care. So she's pretty much like, yeah, this is my place. And she's like, nice to meet you. Draws a weapon, and she's like, I don't really take kind to because he sees her, and he's having flashes of Laris, and he keeps calling her Laris, and she's like, motherfucker, I don't know who this Laris is, and he's just like, okay. So he's got like a picture of her there, and then he's just like, okay, so he's like, why don't I break it down? He's like, my name is Jean-Luc Picard. Soon as Jean-Luc says his last name, something clicks, and she goes, "Okay, so you're here from where? What time? Blah blah blah." She's like, "Let me explain what I do." She's like, "I've been watching your ancestor, which would be his great great aunt, I think, as they put it on the show. If I really was paying attention, I believe it was his great. Who gives a shit, anyways?" So apparently, this bitch is about to do something in history that, like, pretty much sets the map up for the Federation of Planets and Starfleet as we fucking know it. And so Q figured it out that if he fucks up this timeline, he gets the that they get the Confederate fucking timeline. It's whatever. It's, who gives a shit? So meanwhile, back in the simulator, she's freaking the fuck out because she done fucked up. She fucked up in a way where the ship done blown the fuck up. Like the ship is gone. The ship done blown the like boom simulator. Dude, she's fucking dead. And now she's just like she's sitting there frustrated. She tried to get her seatbelt off, and she's like, "Why is everything stuck?" The dude in the headset's just like, "Calm your shit. Just calm the fuck down." And so she's just like, "All right, blah blah blah." And so they then you go back to the goddamn apartment. This is just like sitting and talking about fucking feelings. I don't need it. I don't want it. I don't ask for it. If I really, really, really wanted to sit and talk about my fucking feelings, I would go see a therapist and sit about my fucking feelings for an hour and pay the motherfucker. So he's pretty much like, all right, cool. Can you tell me anything about, you know, anything? And so she's just like, I haven't met her. I haven't met the bitch. I watch her from afar. And he's just like, okay. Meanwhile, back on the goddamn ship. Oh fuck, I forgot. Last episode, old girl figured out the password to get control of the ship to get I don't fucking know. Who really fucking knows? I really wasn't paying attention. Who cares? So she goes through all the little voice codes again, figures out it's Rios, and so she gets technically Wi-Fi access. Mind you, it's 2024. This is alright. So she's got Wi-Fi access. So she taps into the goddamn telephone communications. So she taps into this and she calls the cops. Of all the fucking people she could call in the goddamn world, this bitch then calls the cops. It says, "Hey, I'm being held captive. Please come help me. I'm at the chateau. I'm at Chateau Picard. Please, please help. Please, they're coming. They'll be back." And like, really, 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 really. So she's kind of getting like her justice. So she's getting her rocks off, going, haha. So she like legit said it all in French, which was actually pretty cool. I didn't need subtitles because I took French, so I understood what the fuck she was saying. And mm, her French was a little off, but it, it was passable. Whatever. So she said, "Yeah, there's screams coming from the Picard vineyard. Please, please help. Blah blah blah. Police are on their way." Okay. Meanwhile, back on the ice. Meanwhile, who built the cages, Joe? On the ice fucking van with Rios. Rafi and Seven are trying to figure out how to get Rios off the fucking bus with it moving. Seven finally gets this bitch to calm the fuck down. Swear to God. Poor Rios. This motherfucker, I gotta say, this episode was shit. But this motherfucker right here, I tip my cap to him because why he felt like, he accessed his inner Latino. He's spitting the Espanol to the people, saying, "We're gonna get the fuck out of here. I got people coming." It's like when this happens, be ready to fucking run. Whatever. And the Mexicans are like, "Orale, amigo. Okay, let's go. Vamos." And then meanwhile, he's sitting there, just chilling. He's just talking shit. He's like, "We're gonna go home today." He's saying it in Spanish. He's getting the ICE agent all ramped the fuck up. Like the ICE agent's getting pissed. He's like, "Dude, shut the fuck up." Da 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 da. He's like, "I'm gonna come back there and beat your ass." Whatever. Fuck it. And so Seven asks for the tricorder. after Rafi has like a bitch fit. I swear to God. Everybody but Seven. Yeah. Yeah. Everybody but Seven, who's a female, on this show is on their motherfucking period. Yeah, I'm gonna say it because god damn it. Um, Rafi has a bitch fit. She's like, how so Seven's like, please hand me the tricorder. She's like, I'm gonna try something. So she does like this kind of shockwave shit. Sends a shockwave through the bus and it stops the bus. It kind of causes it to go out. The battery goes dead. Rios thing gets up. He starts talking more shit because he's like, okay, this is my this is kind of like the signal. So Rios is talking more shit to the point where the ICE agent, excuse me, goes in. Rios kicks his ass. This other little güero, I'm just gonna say, I'm just gonna use Mexican terms because I can, because I speak it. This motherfucking güero on the side comes up and beats the fuck out of him. And then the driver, there's a driver besides the ICE agent. Rafi stuns him, blows it out, and then they all get the little, they cut him loose. They go, "You're free!" So they just like committed, I don't know how many fucking like laws, how many broken laws they just did. So as you can see in the background, a bunch of Mexicans running in the background. Yeah, and Seven's like, "Do you feel good about yourself?" And she's like, "Yeah, And she's just like, "Look, I know you're going through some shit, but you need to like calm your fucking ass down." I'm just paraphrasing, but if I wrote this episode, this is exactly how I would legit be talking to this fucking bitch right here, because Jesus Christ. Rafi, this whole episode, poor me. Why me? Eldor had his die. She looked at a fucking Mexican who looked like Eldor, grabbed his arm, and he's like, "Señorita, are you okay?" She's like, "I'm tripping the fuck out, losing my goddamn mind." Seven is the only one who's fucking sane in this whole fucking episode. This goddamn it, this whole episode. I I I don't even know. I don't even know. Moving on. Moving on. Meanwhile, back at the apartment, we're gonna sit and talk about our goddamn feelings and family. We're gonna shake the fucking family tree as hard as we fucking can to see what drops. So of course he asked the watcher, "Can you tell me about my great great aunt, Renee Picard?" Which eventually we all get to know the Renee Picard that died in a fire tragically. It's apparently it's not this one. It's not that one. I did research, so they did all right with that one. They left the other Renee dead in a fire of the chateau. It sounded so horrible, but fuck it, whatever. They don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. So, anyways, he asked. He's like, "Hey, can you tell me a little bit about her?" So apparently, this bitch, she's very smart. She taught herself to sail at the age of 6. Became a professional sailor by the age of 11, and then after that said, I'm bored, and did some fucking science shit, and then said, I'm bored again, and went to college at 16, and then decided to become a pilot. Yeah, and then said, I'm bored, and then NASA said, "Hey, why don't you come fly with us?" And she said, okay, and here we are. But it's gotta take like 20 fucking minutes, legit 20 motherfucking minutes to say everything I just told you. And then she's like, "Hey, so I breached some confidentiality because I'm that dumb fucking bitch." This is where I kind of got a little fucking pissed, because she's like, "Hey, so when you go see a therapist, it's a breach of confidence. Your therapist and you have a contract. As soon as you go see a therapist, you and that therapist have a fucking contract. Therapist doesn't talk about what you say. You can talk about whatever the fuck you say because it's your therapy session, but your therapist cannot say breach of confidentiality." This bitch decides to, "Hey, let me get on this really cool fucking thing," and pull up his great aunt's therapy session. She's breaching confidentiality left and fucking right. I'm sorry, as a daughter of a therapist, this is like where everything crosses the line, and I get super fucking pissed because I know my mom takes her job very fucking seriously, and I already know when she watches this particular episode, I'm gonna get that phone call. She's not gonna be happy. Mama Chef is not gonna be very happy. Um, so she's like, I've been eavesdropping on her therapy sessions, and so Picard's like, "Can you play it for me?" And so this bitch is pretty much saying, "I'm having doubts. I'm having this. I'm having that about this Europa fucking mission. Blah 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 blah." And then you hear the voice of the therapist with like this. I don't even know what the fuck John Delancey was trying to go for, but he sounds like a German. I'm just gonna say it, a German fag. He sounds like a German fag with a dick in his mouth at this point in time, trying to sound like some fucked up therapist. So Picard realizes, he's like, "Holy shit!" He's like, "That's Q!" Like he's gonna have a fucking heart attack as he jumps out of his goddamn seat. He's like, "That's Q!" Like, oh my god! Like, look at that face, anger. It's like poop face, like old man poop face. And so he's like, "Look, this is the motherfucker who brought me to this timeline, who pretty much fucked my life up and fucking my life up for how long has fucking Star Trek TNG been around? What? I'm 36. Well, it's got to be like what, close to 40 fucking years. Eh, Like, yeah, dude, I don't fucking know. And so he's like, "I need your fucking help." And so he's like, "Whatever." Meanwhile, over here, we've got da 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 Data. Data's ass. Remember Data from season 1 who played Dr. Soon? Well, look who's back. He's played Dr. Soon in 2020 fucking 4. This time, he drives a Tesla, because he's eco-friendly and for sure. And the fucking this bitch's head right here in the background, that's Leah Thompson. Spoiler warning, she directed the previous 2 episodes of this shit. Okay. And they let her into this one? Bitch, please! Homeboy is trying to ask for a grant because okay, how do I explain this? Motherfucker need money. Okay? Motherfucker needs money. That's what he needs. Motherfucker needs money. And he needs to do a science project on remember when so we were all wondering where the fuck Sochi went? That fucking Data's daughter, whatever the fuck that synthetic piece of shit, whatever that bitch is. Yeah, so she plays Data's daughter. Tell me why when he walks up in here, she's just wearing nothing but a nice pair of leggings. She's got a very nice figure in a sports bra. And she's like, "Hey dad, how did it go?" Just walking around. I'm sorry. I mean, don't get me wrong. I've never walked around in a sports bra, or let alone a bra in front of my own father. That's just ew, gross. No. Um, take a sip of Dutch Bros because that's some good shit. So she's like, "Hey dad, how did it go?" And he's like, they didn't go for it. And she's like, "You'll get it." Okay, so backstory on Sochi bitch right here. She's got some rare genetic condition where if she goes out in the sun, her skin burns. If she breathes in the air, her blood boils. Pretty much, if she goes out in the fucking sunlight, the bitch is gonna die. And so, Daddy Boy here, Dr. Sood, is trying to find a goddamn cure. But what you don't know is during the motherfucking speech, because he's like, "Yo, bitch, I need some blood." And she's like, "Okay, daddy." And what you don't know is during the meeting, because he's like talking, and you're hearing the overture. That's a big word. Of Leah Thompson saying, you're testing on soldiers, and you're doing this illegally, and so we're gonna take your funding, we're gonna take your money, and we're gonna take your pride, and we're gonna take your license, and you're gonna get the fuck out of here, and you're gonna suffer. And have a good day. I said good day, sir. Pretty much. Pretty much. Pretty fucking much. That's pretty much what the fuck went down with this whole scene. So he's sitting there like, hey, I need some fucking blood because I gotta test it. And daddy's got to try to come up with a cure. And she's like, okay. Which she got a new. I'm just gonna say it. Since, who the fuck's gonna walk in this room and slap me? She got a G.I. Jane haircut. Aha! Ah! Anyways. Meanwhile, he's sitting there kind of contemplating because he just realized he put her blood in the goddamn machine. And she's like, I said good day. I have no idea who the fuck these two other dipshits are. Nobody knows. All I know is we got Chinaman looking pissed, named Vasily. I don't know. We might as well just call him Vaseline. You got Leah Thompson named Diane. Who gives a shit? Karen. And then you got Indian bitch over here who never had a name. You never saw her name tag. So no name Indian bitch. Pretty much telling Brent Spiner to go fuck himself. They could go fuck themselves. Meanwhile, so he's sitting there at and he runs her blood again. And there's like, I think it said like 98.8. Pretty much the bitch is gonna die if he injects this fucking thing. Then he gets something. Then he gets this really cool message from Q. Excuse me. Says, I can help. Check your 3D printer. Q made a really cool 3D printed business card. It was just kind of cool. And he's like, who the fuck is Q? And I was like, motherfuck. Look at that. Just in case you want to call the number, there's the number. And he's like, who is Q? I thought it was pretty cool. He 3D printed his own business card. Q's pretty cool about that. Anyhow, back on the La Chateau, there's a cop. One cop showed up. Paris is really strong on crime. This poor son of a bitch. He's just walking around. He's pissed because he's out there and he literally says in French that he hates the countryside. I don't blame him right now. Paris and the countryside is it's fucking horrible. Anyhow, he's getting the cigarette out and all this shit, and he's just like, I fucking hate the countryside. He's like, God damn it. And then he's like, he does a walkie talkie. But as he's getting ready to light his cigarette, the Borg Queen made the La Sirena kind of flex a little so it looked like shimmering light. So what does the dumb fucking cop do? He goes to investigate. And he's saying in French, holy shit, this can't be real. This ship cannot be real. What the fuck? Meanwhile, the Borg Queen sounded like some little Chinese huh. She's like, follow my voice, follow me, follow my voice, come to me, hi, help me, please help me. She's like, here's the funny shit. So he gets there with his gun and he's like, holy shit. And she's like, he's got his gun out and he just has that look of terror. And she's like, oh, you have a nicotine problem. I can help with that. And then you see this big ass thing I don't even know, look like a fucked up dildo coming out of her back. Just gonna say it. It looked like it looked like a dog got a hold of a dildo and just chewed the fuck out of it. That's what that looked like. I hate to be graphic, but god damn it. We're going there, folks, because why? They decided to, and that's where my imagination went as soon as I saw that big ass thing coming out. I said, what is this dildo looking motherfucking ugly ass thing coming out of her back of her back? And so she strangles the motherfucker. She strangles the cop. She takes the cop. She takes a cop hostage. Because that's what we do in our century. Jesus Christ. And then we have a reunited. We have a reunion of Data and Q, but not really because it's Dr. Soon and Q. And Q's like, "Hey boy, hey," and Data's like, "All right, bitch, I drove an hour out of my way to meet you. What do you got for me?" And he's like, "I got a cure for your kid." He's pretty much like, "Hey, it's fucked up that, your kid, has this weird fucked up disease that if she just goes out in the fucking sunlight, she's dead." And he's like, "In about 15 seconds, your fat ass is gonna sit down." And Britt Spider's like, "Fuck you." Not really, I'm just saying it. And 15 seconds later, his fat ass sits down. And he's like, "Good boy." And he's like, "All right, so what can I do?" So he gives him this fucking little blue little vial. He slides this shit over it and he's like, "Look, take this home." He's like, "Take this shit home, test it. You'll see that I'm telling the fucking truth. Inject the shit in your data, see what the fuck happens. If you want some more drugs, holla at your boy. Deuces." That was pretty much the whole sitting and this whole fucking show is sitting and fucking talking today. If I really, 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 really wanted to sit and fucking talk, I would have done it at my job. I would have done it at my job all fucking day today, but I didn't. I instead, whatever. Fuck me. Meanwhile, we're back at the goddamn apartment, sitting and talking some more about we gotta help my great great aunt. We gotta help her get to the Europa mission. Like blah blah blah. Like we gotta help each other. And the Watcher's like, "Say what now?" She's like, "Motherfucker, say what?" She's like, "You want to work together?" Picard's like, "Yes, please." With his, I- his old man face. That's a good face. And he's like, "Look, let me summon my crew." He's like, "Let me holler at my crew real quick." And he's like, "We can help." And girl is like, "Jesus, take the wheel." That's the look of Jesus, take the wheel. Mm. But she's like, "Look, before, I gotta let you know. She's gonna be at a party and it ain't your average party." He's all, let me summon up my crew and we'll see what we can do." And she's just like, "Jesus, take the fucking wheel. Jesus, take the fucking." Meanwhile, Beth at the chateau, I totally forgot Agnes's bitch ass she's passed the fuck out. Okay, so she's passed out on the couch. Motherfucking cop managed to I don't know, walk in the same fucking room as her, make a bunch of fucking noise, then see a starship glisten, walk past the bitch. She still knocked the fuck out. She's a very heavy sleeper. So the Borg Queen's trying to summon her. She's like, "Agnes, Agnes," all trying to be all like soft, like, "Agnes, Agnes," until she's just like, "Hey, yo, bitch!" And then Agnes is like, what?" And she's like, "Hey, I got something for you. I need you to come to the ship because some shit's really about to fucking pop off. Like, you have no idea." So Agnes sees this shotgun. We don't know if it works or not, or if it's fucking loaded. Spoiler alert, it's loaded. So Agnes manages to get the shotgun and goes on the La Serena. And you got Cop Boy. Cop Boy's being choked out by the Borg Queen. She's like, "Hey girl, hey! You done showed up." She's like, "You showed up?" She's like, "Hey girl." So this guy was moseying around. She's like, "I'm tired of fucking playing games with you. Bitch, better have my money." And Agnes is like, "What the fuck is wrong with you, you crazy bitch?" And the Borg Queen's like, "Don't you see? We can be together." And Agnes is like, "Bitch, I don't roll that way." And Agnes is like, She's like, "There's like one way to solve this, and white women rule." So, so Winner, winner. She pulls the trigger. Boom. Gun goes off. Fades to black. Like, oh yeah. Oh, before she fucking pulls the trigger, she's like sitting there talking to her. She's like, Agnes, don't you want me, baby? And Agnes is like, fuck you. And like, this guy, this poor motherfucker. As Agnes keeps saying no, the choke is getting harder, and this cop is just like, fucking kill me. Please kill me. Why did I even say yes to going to be an extra on this show? This is shit. My lifelong dream of being on a Star Trek show is now forever fucking tarnished because I'm gonna be known as the guy who got choked out by a fucking dildo. Anyways. Alright. So, Dr. Soon puts in the Q vial, finds out that it's 100% effective. It's a cure. He's flipping the fuck out because he's like, how the fuck did he get this cure? And he's like, I don't even know. So he decides, let's do a science experiment. He's like, hey, girl, hey, let's go the fuck out here. So he's got these really cool drones that have like a really cool force field that like keep it shaded so she can actually be out. She technically could be outside. Okay? The bitch could be outside. They're just like over exaggerating, or so we think. I'm like, whatever. So he gives her the needle, and she's just like, Dad, I love you. Like, you're like the best dad ever. Like, cause you're gonna cure me and shit, and like, we're gonna rule the world. It's like the first thing I'm gonna do is teach myself how to swim. Gives a fuck? I don't care. Who cares? Jesus Christ! I don't want to know your squad goals. I'm gonna teach myself how to swim. I don't give a fuck. So he gives her the fucking needle, and he's like, "Take it slow." And she's like, "Not my first rodeo, Dad." And he's like, "All right, how you feeling?" He's like, "Let's take down the fucking things." And so she's like, "Oh, the sun is on her. She can breathe. She's not whatever the fuck her symptoms were. Yay!" So what does she do? She decides to go fucking swimming. Looking like a beach fucking whale. I'm just gonna say she looked like a beach fucking whale flapping around in a goddamn pool. I'm just gonna say it. Not her best. She's a good looking girl. Bad fucking outfit to put her in this. Do better. All right. So she gets out of the fucking pool. And she's like, "Oh my god, Dad, you're like the bestest ever." She's like, "I thought you'd be like in the lab right now, like having me like want to like do all the fucking scientific shit, and, like blah 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 blah." And he's like, "Can we just take the win?" He just kind of looks at her like a father would a daughter, like after a daughter kind of pisses off their dad for like the umpteenth time. He's like, "Can we just take the fucking win and just call it a day?" And she's like, "Yeah, yeah, Dad, yeah." You're Brent fucking Spider. You're the man. So she's wrapping up in a towel, and then all of a sudden she's like, something's wrong. And he's like, what the fuck is going on? And yeah, so some shit happens, and her face, she's all fucked up in the face. She's dying, I guess, apparently. I don't fucking know. I'm guessing her blood is boiling and she can't breathe. Whatever, but don't worry about it. She'll be fine. Meanwhile, the La Serena, Agnes brings the crew back, and everybody's like, "Hey, Agnes," and she turns around and she's like, "Hey, so I did a thing. Don't panic. Don't worry. But I think I just fucked our way out of going home." And everybody's like, "Agnes, what did you do?" She's like, "I fucking capped the Borg Queen. I shot the bitch in the goddamn face. Blew the bitch's face. Just blew her on the side of the fucking face." She's like, apparently she's just like every other human with a shotgun to the face, you know? You hit the artery just right, bitch done. Boom, bye. Yeah, if I would have known that, if we would have known this a long time ago, fuck it. We should have just replicated a bunch of shotguns and just would have had ourselves a field day. Borg problem solved. Agnes done figured out the Borg problem. All we need is some motherfucking shotguns and we ready to roll. America. Love it. Love it. And so she's like, okay, let's go. And she's like, and I helped the cop out. His spleen is in that box over there. And Rios is like, ew. And Rafi's like, I'm not impressed. And Seven's got that look of like, how many more fucking episodes do I have left until my contract is up? Dude, I think she's done. And she's like, yeah, I feel totally depressed right now. But, you know, I'm here to save the day because I done fucked up y'all again. Oh, God. And so, the Watcher and Picard managed to they're walking and talking as they're coming up with a game plan, and she looks over and she's like, "So where's your crew?" As I see them drag the fucking cop back to his car, and she's like, "What the fuck is?" And he's like, you know, there's probably a viable explanation." And she's just like, "Jesus, take the wheel. What the fuck am I getting myself into?" Seriously, seriously. Meanwhile, back at Soon's office, Q meets up with them and he's like, "Hey boy, hey." And Dr. Soon's like, "Fuck you, bro." He's like, "You gave me some false fucking hope for a moment." And he's like, "Look," he's like, "I can give you more." He's like, "I can give you the solid cure, the actual, not the little, like, little bitch sample." He's like, "I can give it all to you." He's like, "But I need you to do my bidding." He's like, "Look," pretty much Dr. Soon's like, "Look, you sucked my dick, you played with my balls. I'm gonna do the same for you. What do you need me to do?" And so Q's like, "Look, I need some power, bitch." He's like, "I've pretty much lost my snap. I need you to fuck with this timeline." He's just pretty much like, "Does the name Picard, you know, does it ring any bells?" And he's like, eh? Meanwhile, at the chateau, the Watcher decides once again to, you know, just in case we didn't see enough of, you know, his great aunt's fucking therapy feeling session. She said, "Hey bitches, you want to see some cool shit? Let me bring up another fucking session where she talk about her goddamn feelings." I swear to God, if any mental health therapist, anybody watching this fucking show, dude, sue the fuck out of Paramount, dude, because that, I think this is a lawsuit. They breach confidentiality. You can't do that. You can't do that. Even on TV. You can't do that without consequences. Anywho, I just went on a little rant there. So yeah. Homegirl, like, you know, they're like, all right, so what's the plan? So the Watcher goes, "Look, if this ain't your average party, this isn't your average gala." She's like, "This gala is, you go in, you got like this little fucking like button on you, and then you get like your fucking like wristband and all this shit. That's how you get it. And then of course there's cameras everywhere. Excuse me. Facial recognition, blah 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 blah." So they're like, "All right, who's gonna do it?" Picard goes, "Agnes is gonna go." Seven said, "Say what now?" They're like, "Yeah, Agnes is gonna go." And she's like, "Oh, okay, so it's like a hack job." And she's like, "Oh, I could totally do that." She's like, "I studied, you know, 21st century computer hacking at the academy." So she's like, "I know exactly what the fuck I'm doing because I'm so stunning and fucking brave." Okay. Suck a dick. Anyhow. Alright, so now we're at the gala. That's a bad look of her of the legacy. Anyways, we're at the gala. And remember the title Fly Me to the Moon? Well, that's where this comes in. Because here we are almost done with the episode and we didn't even hear the term or the song until now with this live band playing it, which they sounded like shit. Um Anywho, so Agnes is like, all right, so what do we got to do? She pretty much gave her the rundown. She's like, look, if you fuck this up, you are fucked. We don't know you. We disavow. You're going to prison. You're gonna die. And so Picard's like, hey, I trust you. Don't fuck this up. If you do, we don't fucking know you. And she's like, okay, cool. All right, there's Picard's great aunt, Renee Picard. She's at the bar getting fucking hammered, looking at some ancient. I can't even say ancient because we're in this proper time. So we're looking at the 1960s, pretty much the archive videos of the Apollo missions, of the takeoffs and shit. Meanwhile, homegirl's having some PTSD because she's having flashbacks of her and her bitch ass simulator fucking shit up. And she's just like, oh my god, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? What the fuck am I gonna do? I know. I'm just gonna take this shot and just do shots, and just fucking forget about shit. Because after this night, they gotta go into quote unquote quarantine before the flight. Fuck me. So there's Agnes. She gets in there. So remember the lady in the red dress that everybody was trying to fucking figure out who it was? Well, spoiler alert, it's Agnes. She's got a nice rack. Allison Peel's got a nice rack, but that's pretty much all that I'm giving her. Maybe some great legs. I didn't see it in the dress, but what I'm thinking, it looks pretty high up, so she's got some nice legs. So she got in there. This dude's blowing his toot toot horn like, like a fag. This guy's trying to play he can't play for shit. This band can't play for shit. I wouldn't even have him play at my own fucking mom. I wouldn't even have him play at my dead grandmother's funeral. That's how bad they are. Okay, and she's dead. My grandmother's dead. Rest in peace. Agnes gets caught by security. Here's a little joke for all you Californians. So, Agnes is handcuffed to the chair, and the security guard, this chick, looks and goes, "Why is she cuffed?" And then, he's like, "Well, she's a trespasser." She's like, "She's probably from Newport, so we're gonna get sued." If you don't know, Newport Beach, California, is one of the snobbiest, richest. Well, not the richest, but almost up there with like the Beverly Hills snobby bitches of California. I've been there. It's pretty nice. It's beautiful. Probably not anymore because it's California. Anyways, moving on. So remember when I told you Agnes done cap should have capped the Borg Queen. Here's what happened. Here's what really fucking happened. Homeboy's getting choked the fuck out by the armed dildo. Borg Queen's trying to talk Agnes down. Agnes is like, fuck you. So when Agnes done shot the bitch, she had a reaction because the Borg Queen, and like, oh god, what episode 1, 2, like 3, I think. I don't fucking remember. When Picard put the little USB port in, I don't even know her neck. They had the connection. They were fucking scissoring. And part of the Borg Queen was left in Agnes, vice versa. Ew. So when Agnes done blown her fucking brains out, the connection was breaking. Agnes felt the disconnection and she was like, "What the fuck is going on?" And she was like, "We were connected." And the Borg Queen's like, "Bitch, I told you we were connected. Just because we had like that brief moment, didn't you thought it, you thought you fucked up. No, no. And so, what does Agnes do? She gets closer to the Borg Queen. They're having a fucking bitch session. She's just like, "You're such a whore! I hate you!" And the Borg Queen's like, I know. She's like, come here, sweetheart. Like, come here, bitch. Let me put my hand on you. As she puts her hand on Agnes, her fucking Borg nanotech goes right into Agnes. Technically, Agnes was just assimilated. I'm gonna take a sip of my drink. Oh god. Yeah, yeah. So there's a new way of assimilation by touch, but it doesn't give you all that cool Borg shit. And Agnes is sitting there in the goddamn chair, and the Borg Queen is like legit sitting right next to her in spirit, and she was like, "Wasn't that just fun? Wasn't that great? Wasn't that just? Did that just make your pussy just wet right now?" She's like, don't you just feel great knowing that I'm inside you?" And then the episode fades to black, and that's it. We're halfway done with this with season 2, and it's shit. Like, if Allison Pill is now the new Borg Queen, Jesus Christ, take a shotgun. I mean, shit, we just saw it. I mean, she took a shotgun, she pointed it right at her neck. She did a pretty good, nice number on her. I mean, her head was half hanging on and off, so I mean, she got a decent shot off. Shoot this bitch in the fucking face and be done with it. Like I'm done. Like, bring back Alice Craig, dude. Jesus Christ, this Borg Queen looks hideous. She looks anorexic. She's got dildos for arms. Just so I'm assuming next episode we're gonna find out that they're probably all gonna go into the party and I don't know, say some shit, do some stupid shit. God only knows, dude. I don't fucking. I don't even know. I don't even know where this season's going, but they got 5 episodes to figure out where the fuck they're going because Jesus Christ, like you, like. One, shout out to the cop who got capped. I'm not gonna lie. Shout out to the cop who got capped because he got capped. That cap that that poor fucking cop. That poor cop. He didn't want to be there. He's like, I didn't want to fucking be here, but yeah, he had a fucking big ass dildo wrapped around his neck. I would have been begging for death. I'd have been like, just fucking kill me. Just fucking kill me. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Like, God, like now everybody's trying. Now watch. If you're one of them new Trekkies, they're gonna be like, well, now that the Borg Queen's dead, how the fuck are they gonna get back home? I don't. My question to that, my answer to that question is, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck anymore. This show, Jesus Christ, you just like within 5 episodes, you've taken TNG. Actually, no, let's backtrack. You've taken the original series, you've taken TNG, you've taken Deep Space Nine, and you've legit just fucking like pulled the pants down, raped the shit out of them, and said, my shit's better than yours. There, I said it. And it's not. I want to know how much John Delancey's making. Jesus Christ. I want to know how much. I want to know how much Brent Spiner's making. I want to know how much John Delancey's making for just fucking guest starring on this shit. Because you know they probably. I hope to God they realize this show's shit and they're just like, fuck it. It's a paycheck. I'm gonna go in there and pretend I'm acting and not really act. Like, I don't fucking know. God, dude. I just. Yeah, show shit. Yeah, scale 1 to 10. Yeah, this show didn't even make the 5 because we're on episode 5. This show is like a fucking 2, dude. I swear to God. And then it's like, kind of do a sidebar. I'm just gonna do a sidebar. The cast of Strange New Worlds, you guys could suck my dick. Who the fuck do you think you are? You know what? Yeah, because this is a Star Trek stream. Fuck it. Yeah. Who the fuck do you guys think you are? Strange New Worlds? You got one of the most iconic characters in an African American female by the name of Nichelle Nichols, aka Yahora, who was a badass herself. She didn't need no man, and she didn't need nobody telling her what her fucking job is supposed to be. The bitch was the head of communications. You don't understand. The bitch ran that ship. You can say, oh, it was Captain Kirk's ship. It was. But who ran the motherfucker? She did. The actress who's playing her in Strange New Worlds, suck my dick. You look horrible. You're no Nichelle Nichols. You didn't even try. You didn't even try to try to make them even look remotely like the kid. And the motherfucker playing Spock, suck a dick. Thank God Leonard Nimoy's gone, because this would have fucking killed him. This would have killed him. The dude looks like he fucking took a Sharpie and you fucking painted some goddamn sideburns on the side of his fucking face because the dude hasn't even hit fucking puberty. His balls probably haven't even dropped yet. Like, fuck off. They've got me so fucking heated that yes, I have made a decision. I am going to be reviewing Strange New Worlds because this is going to be utter shit. And you know what? I'm a lover of the original series. And I'm going to love watching them rip the shred out of this show. I'm going to rip that show to shreds. You think this is bad? You think me ripping Star Trek Picard is bad? Wait until you get my fucking hands on Strange New Worlds. Strange New Worlds ain't got shit on Picard right now. This is just mild. This is a mild fucking dose of what the fuck I'm going to be doing to Strange New Worlds. Like, they done fucked up by putting up, would you like to meet the cast of Strange New Worlds? Well, here's the photos. And it's like, who the fuck are these bitches? I got Stacey fat ass fucking Abrams going, I'm the president of Earth. Fuck it, bitch, please. Jesus fucking Christ. You've got me so fucked up right now, Star Trek. It's not even fucking funny. Who thought it was funny and who thought it was cool to have Stacey fat ass fucking Abrams? Yeah, I said it. If this gets my channel fucking, I don't know, suspended, then good. I'm fucking glad. I'm glad. Because nobody deserves to have Stacey fucking Abrams, the goddamn president of Earth. We shouldn't even have a president of Earth. I don't even watch Discovery, but I had a friend bring it to my attention that, hey, did you know that there's a fucking planet of Earth? I said, who the fuck decided that? The writers of Discovery. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourselves. Stacey Abrams, you did nothing for Earth. You're doing nothing for Earth. You're not even doing anything for, I don't even know what state she represents, let alone do I fucking care. But for once, she felt oh so stunning and brave, and this is such a big accomplishment to be a part of Star Trek. Bitch, please! Bitch, please! I would have loved to have been on Star Trek back in the day as a kid. Now, fuck off. If they offered me a role, I'd be like, is it in the writing room? Because god damn it. All you motherfuckers in the writing room need to be fucking fired. You know what? Yeah, no, I take that back. I take that back. They all need to be. Actually, no. I would say, hey, let's go out for a walk. And be like, hey, can we do an exercise line up against this wall? And then I'm going to take a fucking AR-15 and do a goddamn firing squad on each and every one of them motherfuckers. Shoot them in the goddamn back. And then I'm going to walk up to their fucking heads. And then I'm just going to blow their fucking heads up one by fucking one. Fuck the writers of Star Trek Picard. Fuck the writers of Star Trek Discovery. Fuck the writers of Strange New Worlds. This show hasn't even started. It starts in 2 fucking months. I can't wait. Keep bringing out these shitty ass trailers and these little character developments. I'm fucking loving it because, boy, oh boy, you really, really, really done fucked around, and now y'all are about to find the fuck out. I don't even care. I don't even care anymore. I don't even care. I don't even care. Fuck it. Fuck it. This is brand new world order. According to Biden, the New World Order. New World Channel Order. This is my New World Order. I'm changing Star Trek the way it is. My reviews, I like to say, thank you guys so fucking much. This is like, this is been the hardest fucking thing I've ever done in my goddamn life reviewing Star Trek. I'm a huge fan. I love it to the day I die. It's tattooed on my body. I have the Star Trek comm signal on my tattooed on my fucking ankle, on my leg, on my calf. But you guys have made this like bearable for me to actually watch this invent and go, you know what? I'm not the only motherfucker. Not the only motherfucker that doesn't like this shit. Does not like what's going on. No, no, no. But I thank you guys for watching these reviews every fucking week and bearing with me every fucking week. Like I said, it's week 5. We're halfway there. 5 weeks down, 5 weeks to go, and then we have a break, and then we have Strange New Worlds. And then after that, I'm gonna fucking rip the shit out of that one. I was gonna do Moon Knight. I haven't watched it yet. But what I've heard so far is that the first episode it was it was decent. It was pretty good. And according to the ratings, this was the highest rated Marvel show on Disney Plus so far. So, plus I like Oscar Isaac, so we'll see what the fuck he's got. Like I said, I just before I wrap this stream, I just want to say thank you guys again for just watching this every week. Like, mad respect to you guys. I do this just to get this off my chest because it's like I do have friends in the outside world that don't care, but they don't really listen. But it's like you guys listen and you guys interact with me, and it helps makes me feel good. So I thank you guys for for every fucking Thursday for bearing with me. And so we've got 5 more Thursdays to go, 5 more fucking weeks to go, and we're done. And then we're done with this, and then we sit and then I wait for the final season of Picard to drop, and then of course I'll do a trailer reaction to the final season and act like I'm fucking sad when I'm really gonna. Oh, I'll probably be happy. I'm thinking probably by the end of this season, I'm probably gonna be drunk as fuck by the like one of these reviews. I swear to God, one of these reviews is probably gonna be a drunken fucking review. Just bear with, it's gonna happen. I already know it. It's probably gonna be the season finale. Um, but oh shit! Before I forget, if one of the mods wouldn't mind dropping the Black Death Gaming link in the chat, our subscribers, we're fucking close to 200 subs on Black Death Gaming, which is fucking ridiculous, and it's fucking amazing. You guys are sickly ridiculous, amazing people. I fucking love all of you. There's a new video out. Please, 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 please share it out. If you haven't watched it, please watch it. Please put a thumbs up on it. Yes, I am pimping out my second channel because I love it. Yeah, and shit, it's coming. What tomorrow's April 1st, so next month, yeah, May, and then after that will be May, and I do need to get in touch with Jesse because I just came across an issue. Friday the 13th is May 13th. That's the same day. I was thinking of doing a fucking Friday the 13th Run Bitch Theater because it's Friday the 13th stream. But that is also the same day that Evil Dead also comes out. Yeah, predicaments, man. So I gotta coordinate. I just fucking thought about that shit out loud. Wow. Anywho, um, thank you guys so much for this. Another great Thursday stream. Please thumbs the video up if you liked it. If you didn't, I don't give a shit. It doesn't really hurt my algorithm. If you are new to the channel and you do actually like this fucking content, feel free to subscribe. Feel free to subscribe. um, I'm actually probably going to watch Moon Knight and see, you know, I did put it on Twitter that I was gonna watch it. I started watching. I did actually. I did. I lied. I lied. I started watching the first 10 minutes and then I got sidetracked, and then I had to do other shit, life shit. But yeah, you guys are good. You guys are awesome fucking people. Um, like, share, subscribe. I'll see you guys next Thursday for episode 6, cause it's not like streaming where they go in 2 weeks. It's like um I might do a review on Moon Knight. I gotta watch the first episode to see the pacing because Moon Knight is actually side note, Moon Knight I actually really do I enjoyed the comic. I really do. And I like Ethan Hawke, I like Oscar Isaac, so I'm hoping this two casting ensemble is gonna be really, really fucking good. I'm really, really hoping for that. Um so I'm gonna watch it, see how it's paced, and if I can keep up with it, I will review it. If I find it to be maybe a little complex, I might not. It just depends on how I feel about fucking how the pacing's going and well how confusing the first episode's going to be because you're getting to know pretty much this man and his multiple personalities. So we'll see. We'll see. So I hope everybody has a great night. Like I said, thanks a lot again, you guys, for supporting my channel and supporting this stream every week. You guys are great. Thank you for bearing this cross with me. Yeah, Lindsay, you need to request that day. That's what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Shit. Okay, I need to get off of here and figure some shit out. All right, everybody, you guys have a great fucking night. I'm gonna get out of here. I need to figure some shit out, and you guys have a great night.